This is Rime. I've played it. You haven't. It's very much like similar. You know, that game company like Journey and things like that.
Yeah, sure.
Bit of Team Ico in there as well. Or
Right, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, sort of like arty game, very arty, all about the music.
It's kind of my jam anyway. Look, so
was it?
It's kind of my jam anyway.
So yeah, it's good. Like as I said, I beat it like the other day. I thought it was very good. Couple of issues with it, like you probably become apparent.
We'll see
when you
it as
play
we
it,
go. Red, fluttery, cape fragments. Puts you in mind of something, doesn't it?
Very much. I think it's sort of like
Soundtrack as well.
sounds like very good. I think it's sort of like they seen the company, you know, that game company, and they were like, "Well, we want to do this too," because they don't really have that game company doesn't really have much sort of rivals doing the same thing. So I thought like, well, let's have a crack at it, you know. For the first game, it's very good. Look.
Yeah, well, it looks nice.
Yeah.
Oh god, that's me moving, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah,
Sure.
one of those ones.
You ever played Last Guardian?
Yeah, you let me
It
remember.
controls it almost exactly like it.
Alright, okay.
Almost
I was
exactly.
not a fan of that, so.
Oh, okay. You probably won't be a fan of this. Then.
Right, okay.
It controls it all, maybe a bit more responsive, but
Kinda. Basically, I kind of think it looks like a cross between The Witness and Wind Waker.
yeah,
You know?
very Witness. Yeah, the water and stuff.
Yeah, it's a nice looking game.
The music's very Journey as well. Like,
Yeah,
you hear
no, very Journey. Yeah. Last Guardian.
that. Yeah,
Can I run at all?
it's sort of like they obviously took inspiration from a lot of different games. Like, you know, like you got Journey there, the music. You got the Witness.
For the
You
visuals.
got like Last Guardian. Like the whole idea of like controlling a kid.
Yeah, no, I can definitely see where you're coming from. How do I run?
Probably a bit of Journey. What's that? Oh,
Or
that's it.
You can't run?
That's your.
That's your run speed.
Pretty sure you run it. I think
Oh.
right now you're sort of injured, so it's like intentionally a bit slow.
Oh, right, okay, fair
I
enough.
think he gets a bit faster later.
Right, okay.
Games like the game is, it's a lot more linear than you think. Like it looks like it's wide open.
Yeah,
it's
it looks,
really not.
yeah, I'm not really sure where to go here. Can I swim?
Yeah.
Oh, right,
The
okay.
water's pretty sweet looking. Look at that.
Oh, that's class. Bit Absy in there as well, why not?
It seems to be just like almost, what's the word? Like a compilation. Like
Yeah.
greatest hits of like this kind of game, like, you know. The game's not as open as you think.
Right,
That's
okay.
that's the impression I got on it. It's not as open as it lets it on to be. It's sort of like,
Yeah, 'cause
it's
it
like, oh,
definitely
here's a
looks
big
like-
island, but it's really not. It's
Right.
like, it sort of,
It's scenery, essentially.
it nudges you in a certain direction, and if you try to go out of that, it doesn't let you, you know.
So
I was
this
talking
is-
about this earlier, but
Yeah.
as I said, it's like you can feel it. You sort of get a feel of controls now. It's one of those games where it's intentionally clumsy.
Yeah,
You know, like The Last Guardian is like, oh, he's a clumsy kid. He's not acrobat. He's not a warrior.
yeah.
But the problem with that is that a lot of the lore and stories locked behind collectibles.
Can we just acknowledge that, like, it even has the tower that Journey had
Yeah,
that you're going towards, you know,
Even
kind of.
Last Guardian, big tower, big white tower. Like.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's got that going.
Sorry, but what were you saying?
I was saying like it's doing that intentional thing that The Last Guardian does, where it's like it intentionally makes controls clumsy.
Yeah.
It's sort of getting the impression of like you're controlling a kid, and he's not acrobatic. in
He
any
doesn't have
way.
self-control in the same way an adult does.
It's very
Yeah.
clumsy, so it's doing that on purpose. But I was saying that like, Last Guardian is a very like focused game. So it's like in Last Guardian, you don't really go off a beaten path, but that's the way it's designed.
Yeah.
But in this, it's like there's a lot of story and lore that's locked behind collectibles that you have to go and
Yes.
sort of explore for. And it's like you can't have the best of both worlds. It's like you don't feel like you want to explore.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Like
can
the
already
controls
see
of it,
myself not wanting to
Yeah, it did.
play this anymore than I need
there's,
to.
like, I think that's a big design failure in my opinion. Like, so I didn't really go for the collectibles because it doesn't feel like it. It's different because if you're playing a game like Ratchet and Clank, where it's like 60 frames a second, and like,
yeah, it's so
the controls are-
responsive. I know you're gonna.
You
Yeah.
want to go and explore stuff because it's not like it's not
And
like
do
a
you know
chore.
what? You don't even need like you think Banjo Kazooie.
Yeah.
You're wanting to go explore. It doesn't need to be high tech.
Because it feels good to play.
Yeah, exactly.
I think like you know, it goes back. You know, I always like that quote. You know, Shigeru Miyamoto, when he's making Mario 64, before he done anything, he said what he did was like make it ensure that it was fun to control Mario, just controlling him, the act of controlling him, before doing anything. And I think like, you know, a lot of games forget that.
Well, see, to be honest, I think that's a big reason why I wasn't really a fan of The Last Guardian.
Yeah, it's like you have to make it fun to control before you really add anything else, because otherwise what's the point?
You're just slogging through it.
Yeah, but that's why Mario 64, like, you know, just running about as Mario feels really good.
Think about it for days.
And that's because like Miyamoto's that's one of the reasons why he's a bit of a genius. It's like, it's because like he spent days trying to fine tune how to control.
I'm sure he spent much longer than that.
But yeah,
you know, you think about it.
Yeah, the fine tune how he controls in like a free landscape. But like I think a lot of developers forget that. Like,
well, especially because none of that that was all new ground at the time. You know, whereas
I can see where they're coming from when I want to sort of intentionally do it. It's like
like branch out and do something different, but whether it worked or not is a different story.
Last Guardian did.
I don't know. I just wasn't keen.
But in this, as I said before, it's like it encourages you to explore, but you don't want to, because you can feel how it's like you're underwater almost. You know?
Is there performance issues, or it's just me? It doesn't look particularly smooth.
Game, especially on launch, it was pretty.
Oh right, terrible.
Pretty, it wasn't the best performance wise. It's been patches and stuff.
Right.
Apparently it's a lot better. Like I never played a pre-patch.
Well,
apparently the PC is pretty bad as well. The PC version had this thing called De Nouveau. It was kind of controversial. DR.
Oh, right, okay.
But
that's where I've heard it.
The thing about De Nouveau is it actually affects performance as well.
Right.
But what they do is like they say if you can crack De Nouveau, so if the Nouveau is cracked for this game, we'll remove it. Because what's the point?
Oh, right, okay, yeah, sure.
I think it's like De Nouveau is like supposed to be.
So does this game have De Nouveau on PC then? Yeah.
It did, but it cracked. But that's the thing. Apparently, it's to protect first week sales.
I'm sorry. What is this button for?
I never used it.
What?
I actually.
What is that meant to make me do?
I legit never used that. I think I used it once for crawling on or something. But
so I hold it. If you hold it, move forward.
Oh, do you know what that's for?
What?
That's for if like say if you're at a ledge and you have to like hang on to it. That's what it's for. Like.
Oh right, okay, fair enough. So see, whenever it comes to this point here, am I meant to be able to do something here?
Yeah. So look around. There's you'll see there.
I'm so terrible at these types of puzzles. So I have been down there and pressed the button.
Puzzle, man. At the moment, it's just sort of like this is like a tutorial basically.
God, this doesn't bode well, does it?
It's sort of give me a feel, but if you look around there, so you got the first one.
Yeah.
See if you look around, you see like beams of light in the sky. That's basically the objective marker.
Right. Okay.
This is a sort of like a tutorial level. It's teaching like all like each of these beams of lights teaches like a different mechanic.
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
So I think this one, I'll not spoil it like anyway, but
yeah, sure.
But it's going to be teaching like stuff you're going to come across in the proper meat of the game, you know.
Oh God. Can I roll?
Roll credits.
That's it. For me anyway, I'm not sure how I get past this. What buttons do I have? Can I... Oh.
You should sort that. Final boss.
Right. Let's see. Can I go up and above, or can't go around there? I'll try the other side. Is this going to be a Zelda where it's quicker to roll?
No.
Oh, right. Okay. Should I come back? Am I being a dick? I'm being a dick, aren't I?
No, look around. Just look around.
I have no patience for this kind of stuff.
Oh, you probably won't like this game then?
No, I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a proper shot.
Well, look.
Yeah, I'm going to go to the other ones. I'm just going to... I'll come back to it in the end. I don't mind puzzles where I'm actually sat down and told this is a puzzle, solve it, but whenever it's like open-ended environmental things...
Like, what's the word? Observational stuff?
Can I climb?
Yeah, so climbable ledges are like white. They're like.
So is this one?
No.
No, right.
It's like no on the edge. It's like white.
Right.
So
Okay.
it's supposed to be just like a little like indicator that you can grab onto it.
So I can't circle. That's some view. I'm not sure what the camera's doing there.
You're supposed to swim underneath it.
Swim under. Oh right. Okay.
Like go off for air first.
Oh fuck. Okay.
X.
All right. Okay. What is this camera?
I don't know what this
Like
is.
what
I
is?
never had it this bad. Look. Press X to get somewhere again.
Right.
So go back around. Go back around.
Right with the wrong spot on.
Yeah. There. So just like straight on there.
Oh, where it's exactly where it says. Well, that makes sense.
No, to the right. To the right. To the left.
Oh god. Oh, I need to come off from her again. Right.
Oh god, this is gonna be fun. You can see the entrance there.
Oh. Right. Okay. I'm so bad at stuff like that.
I reckon once you get a bit of a feel for it, you know what the game's trying to tell you. You know.
I think you're being overly optimistic. That does look good, to be fair. It really does. So where did you hear about this? Can you remember?
The game?
Yeah.
I just seen it on PS Plus. Like I remember seeing it on the news for the Denuvo stuff. It was on the news for the wrong reasons, like. But no, I was planning on buying it anyway, and then Sony were like PS Plus, and I was like, well,
have it for free.
It's usually like 15 quid or something. So I like that fact though. Like Sony PS Plus gives you a chance to play games that you maybe
you were aware of, but you haven't necessarily.
Yeah, it's on your backlog, like, you know, and then something like Sony just don't really give you an excuse not to play it now. Like,
okay, so there's another one up there, isn't there? So should I have went to that first?
Okay. You can do them in any order.
Any order? Okay. So what's the cape about it? Take it that turns into something, doesn't it?
It's significant to the story, like.
Right, okay.
It does explain why he has it.
Oh no, didn't mean that. So any other downsides then, do you think, apart from the graphics? Or, not the graphics, sorry, the controls?
Controls are a big nitpick for mine. Like they do the job, like, you know.
Is this an invisible wall?
I'd say sometimes the game can be. I mean, right now you're probably feeling it. Like the game can be very obtuse.
Yeah.
It sort of like drops you in there and doesn't really explain anything, you know.
Especially when you consider how much it takes from Journey and how that game is kind of the opposite of that, you know.
Yeah. Because Journey feels great in the controls as well.
And you just kind of sail through the whole thing at your leisure, but at the same time,
just,
you know.
I mean, at times, like, it does feel like sort of like
bang your head against the
a
wall.
poor man's journey, like, you know.
So, there's a light up there.
Like, no, you need to go up. You need to go back and go up. So you actually have to start a level. Some of the puzzles are a bit. I mean, you see them later on, like, but a lot of puzzles are just sort of like. Right, that didn't really challenge me at all, and I don't feel fulfilled doing them, like, you know.
As in, like, you finally get them and you're like, how was I meant to figure that out, or it's just too easy,
like, it's
or
not even a puzzle, if you know what I mean. Like, way too easy. It's like it's.
Well, fuck, I'm struggling just getting about the place, so maybe I'll find it.
This is a lot more observational stuff going on here, but you'll. There's these puzzles later on where it's like a perspective thing. So you look through these these wee keyhole things,
right?
And it's like you need to line up shapes of like shadows, and that's it.
Right.
And it's like, right, okay. I was like, what was the point of that? Like, I don't feel
that
like
kind of sounds.
I don't feel like I achieved anything doing that. You know?
Is that like? Does it come off like a puzzle panel, like Witness style, or is it something similar? No.
It's just I don't know. It's like non-puzzle. It's really hard to explain. It's just sort of like.
Just the impression of a puzzle.
Yeah, it's like I didn't really have to think about it, and I don't feel like I achieved anything doing it. You know, you see what I mean? Like, you probably come across them there. It's like the main sort of type of puzzle you'll come across.
Right.
A lot of those is like sort of.
So how difficult would you say this is?
Not difficult at all. There's like a bit later. There's like an area where there's a bit of a challenge, but it's really not. Like, I think it's like the illusion of a challenge.
And I'm not. Maybe I'm just trying to get used to it, but I'm not even sure what I can do. I don't know what's climbable or what's.
Climbable things are. It's like see when you see an edge and it has like white.
Is that the only thing that's climbable though?
Pretty much, you can climb like there's obviously ladders and stuff like that. So
I'm going the complete wrong way, aren't I? Or am I going the right way? Or
that's like a hidden thing over there. It's like one of the hidden lore items.
Not too fast. I can jump, can't I? So I can jump down. Oh, come on.
Yeah, so see that there, white ledge?
Yes.
That shows you can climb it.
Okay. Do they give you like a good lore reason as to why you're playing a clumsy kid? Right, okay.
It explains, or tries to explain it. It's like one of those games where it's like sort of open to interpretation, like, you know.
Right. Now, this is like a Prince of Persia style angle here. How do I
just
go about this?
Like hold on, it's like Prince of Persia, hold down right and press jump.
Oh, right,
so
okay.
if you hold down right, you'll sort of look across at it. Yeah.
Oh, right, okay, cool. Oh, it's not letting you go down.
I love the episode on Prince of Persia. Like,
I haven't played that game in ages.
I love that series.
The hunt out your PS2.
We'll get the you can get the PS3 collection.
Oh, I didn't know there was one.
PlayStation Now.
Right. Oh, fair enough. God, it really is awkward, isn't it?
Yeah.
In terms of controls.
It doesn't get any better. I think in like The Last Guardian, I think like it does get slightly better. It's just
kind of clicks with you.
Yeah. But in this one, it doesn't really look.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's.
Come on now.
That's janky. Like.
There's no way that's intentional. Am I really not allowed up on that?
Oh, there you go. It's a bit janky, look, as you can see.
Here we go.
Look at the sky, like.
Yeah.
Beauty, look.
Yeah, it's nice.
I like the way it does that. See if you look up, it sort of like pans, like, you know.
Yeah.
It's a very good effect, like.
Also something used quite often in Journey.
Yeah.
Okay. That looks nice. This camera has a fucking mind of its own. I don't know what it's doing.
Terrible,
look at that. Where am I in relation to this camera?
Yeah, the cameras, you're sort of fighting with it a lot. Like.
Yeah.
I don't get like companies is like I thought camera issues were solved decades ago. Like why are you still having problems with this? You know. I'm sure there's a good reason why. I'm not a developer, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a good reason why they can't really.
But I mean, look at it doesn't look like it's doing anything particularly complex here. You know.
I don't know. It's like.
Oh, look at that! Look at it.
When you go from like a game like Mario Odyssey, which has probably the best camera I've ever seen in a game, to this, it's pretty dire.
Okay, can I jump down here? Is there fall damage? That's what I'm asking you.
If you fall down there, it'll just reset you back to the
right. Can I jump down here? I'm gonna give it a shot.
You probably won't.
Oh, come on, no.
Oh, it did. Fuck.
Happy days.
Cool. Yeah, there's no fall damage. There's no health really. Look.
Right. Okay.
That's pretty much it. The last one's just that warthog wall.
Right, so I have to figure that out then.
It's not as hard as you think. Like, you sort of like walk past the solution.
Oh, right, okay, fair enough. I'll head back and see.
That's one of the hidden lore things. Like, if you want to get it. You have to go way around.
Yeah, no.
I wasn't bothered from what Port Reason stated.
And
I looked up the sort of ending you get if you collect them all.
Oh, I
know
it.
Not fucking worth it. Oh yeah, that's the.
Oh right, okay. So there's a certain distance that you can't jump past. Right, okay. Okay, yeah. I thought maybe because it was water before, but okay. I need to find a way around then.
So it's like a grabbable ledge.
Oh right, okay. God, not getting this. So, right, got you. No. Didn't mean that. Where am I?
You're
Compared to
going
like where I started, do you know the map?
Yeah.
I assume you do. Oh, so this is one of these lower things, is it?
Yeah. That's the square.
Oh.
So yeah, you need to get all 4 of those.
Oh, right, okay.
Get the medallion, and it gives you like a wee story thing, whatever. Not worth it at all.
No?
Unless you want to go for like the trophies or completions, like it's really not worth it.
So what is the story like? Is it interesting or?
Yeah, it's actually quite interesting.
Yeah. Okay, so
You know, it can't, if a story's interesting enough to keep you playing, then I think
it's done its job.
Yeah.
I'm really missing this Skybeam, aren't it? Where
No, sorry. No, they're right. There's her.
that big thing up there? Oh, right, I didn't realise it went like that in the sky. Okay. Okay, right. So I've walked past the solution. Right, so there's pigs up there. There's pigs down here. I can't pick these up or anything, can I?
No. You pick something up though. There's a hint.
Okay. Oh, that's a bird. Oh, damn. Is there food or? Ah, okay.
There you go.
Oh god, right.
Ta-da. That's the tutorial one.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Back down then.
So this guy is basically your hint system.
Right.
If you're stuck, he'll tell you where to go.
Is it bad that every time something happens, I just think of Hard Journey did that as well?
Yeah. You're absolutely right. Like, Journey did it better, probably. I think it did it better.
Although this isn't too bad. It does, yeah, no, I can see it. You know, it does seem interesting. Okay.
So basically, see if you're ever lost or stuck,
Yeah.
that dog will tell you, or the fox will tell you where to go. Like, he is your hint system. Like,
So do I ever get power-ups or upgrades, or do I ever become more mobile, or?
no. This is it.
So that's the one thing it didn't take from Journey then?
Yeah.
The selling point?
So yeah, this is the no. It's what you get now is it like.
So this is the way I control for the entire game?
Yep.
Don't know how I feel about that.
See, that's what I was talking about earlier. Like, you know,
Yeah.
the game wants you to explore, and it's like, why would you want to explore those
Could-
controls?
Because I mean, this is the kind of mobility you have in Journey at your very worst.
Yeah.
And the whole point is to give you all that power so that it's exciting and then take it away from you near the end so that it's, I don't like the idea of just being like this the whole time. Right, so
It's a struggle, like, I will admit. Like, there's some parts where I was kind of like, I really don't want to play this game.
Because especially in The Last Guardian, like at least there you've got the Guardian.
Yeah.
And that gives you mobility, so it's the same kind of thing, you know.
Yeah.
It's kind of the contrast between how you are at the start and then
There was a few times where I was like, should I keep playing this game? But I'm glad I played through it. Like,
Right, it's
I thought
worth
the
finishing
ending was
it.
pretty worth it.
And see the storyline as it kind of hints throughout. Is there NPCs or what kind of way does that work?
No NPCs.
Like, is it told to you? Is what I'm asking.
Yeah, it is told to you, like, sort of in a vague way.
Right. Okay.
Like drawings and stuff, you know. To be honest, I still don't
Bit
really
like
understand.
Journey.
I don't really understand what was going on. Like, oh, there's when you see it get in the tower, it goes
Yeah.
full journey. Like, no, a big
Ah,
tower.
right. Okay.
When you see it get inside that, there's actually like, I'm pretty sure they completely copied it from
Right.
Journey, like the way it plays out. You see it, I mean, like when you see it.
Ooh, it's a lot of
Yeah.
stuttering, isn't it?
Performance issues a lot, like.
Especially in a cutscene as well. Kind of takes away from it.
Strange, like it's Unreal Engine, like it was a good engine.
Yeah.
You know? Like any other Unreal game I play is pretty smooth.
And
I think it's just because like it's their first game, you know, it's not optimized.
yeah,
And this is like post patch, like
for a first game, it obviously did quite well.
yeah.
You know.
It looks alright now. Like.
Yeah.
I think when it goes into some cutscenes, it does stutter, like, and then it sort of gets going, like smooths out of it.
This looks pretty sweet.
It really takes off. As soon as you get in the tower, it takes off. Like.
Right. Okay. I kind of feel like I'm waiting for him just to pick up speed a bit.
He's sort of picking up speed now. Like, he's a bit faster.
Yeah, sort of. Okay, so we've got 2 of those. We need 1 more. Oh god. That is legitimately just Journey.
Yeah. So as soon as that's hard to really tell as a story. Like,
Right.
there's some cutscenes later, but yeah, most of the story is presented like through those wee drawings.
So hold on, how do I... Come on, pigs. Oh, what? Oh, come on. What are you doing, mate?
Fuck you do that.
Okay.
This is one of the puzzles I was talking about. You get a
Okay.
lot of these puzzles. It's just like, oh, you can align it with something in the real world. If you want, like if you go back
Right.
there, see if you go back there. It's teaching these puzzles out. So this is what I'm talking about.
Right,
It's
so
not
this
even-
is the interface.
It's not even a puzzle, like we'll say. So all you really do is like line it up, like make it fit in. That's it.
Oh, right.
You know what I mean? And it's like it doesn't even try to do anything interesting with them, you know?
Oh, so is this like the height of what you do with them? There's nothing,
Yeah. And it's
nothing
like
more than that?
they don't even try to change it up, or you know, because like it's, you know, the sort of perspective puzzles in Witness.
Yeah.
Were pretty cool. Like,
Well, which are obviously a good bit more difficult.
Does not do that at all.
See as well, like I think Journey could get away with being easygoing and simple because you had so much
Yeah.
to do in terms of your movement, you
Yeah.
know. Whereas if you're
Yeah,
just
when you're doing like the
you're
surface
just-
stuff.
yeah. Whereas if I'm just going to lumber about like this,
Yeah.
I can see how that wouldn't be as fun.
Well, there was I will admit, like there's multiple times where I said that I really want to keep playing this game. Look.
Right, but
Sort
the
of-
ending makes it worth it.
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay.
When you get in the tower, the story really starts to unravel. Like, you know.
I knew I wasn't going to make that.
The ending's very predictable though, as well.
Right.
I don't gonna say any details out, but it's very predictable.
Yeah, let's see what this can
Almost
do.
cliche, that's it.
Right, so right, okay.
See, a lot of puzzles are like this. It's like it's not even like
No.
really environmental. Like push block here and that's it. It's nothing really taxing on the mind. Like, you know, it's not interesting. Like
I
like,
kind
I
of
just
got
play,
the
like-
impression it would be a bit more than this. I don't know if that's just
A lot
the way
of
the
the
ads sold it,
majority
or
of puzzles are like that, man. This doesn't really tax you at all. You know. See, you go from like a game like the Talos Principle to this. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Okay, here's another one. Oh, right. Okay. Oh, yeah, to move that one, right.
That's the kind of stuff we're talking about here, look, you know.
See, though...
It's not even smart or anything like that.
Well, I mean, in a lot of games, this would be a tutorial.
Yeah.
To build to something. So the first one is to show you that, yes, you can line things up. And the second one is to show you, yes, you can move these blocks. And then you can create bigger pictures,
well,
you know.
The next one actually tries to show you something new of him and then never does it again.
Right, okay.
Which is really bizarre to me, like.
I'll see where this goes.
Like, I've never seen a puzzle where it done it again.
Oh god. Right, so it just needs to move over a bit, really, doesn't it? Yeah. This is more annoying than anything else because you've no idea of knowing how it's going to line up until you actually. Right, so if I. It's more just trial and error, do the thing, really, isn't it?
It's not even that one. It tells you exactly where to put the block. See that there wee mark there on the floor? That's where. See it there?
Oh, I do. Right. Okay. Didn't even see that. So you don't even have to figure it out.
Yeah, it's just like put the block here. It's really at odds of itself, isn't it?
Put the block here. Did I put it in the right place?
See the wee bit in the floor?
Hold on. If I thought you were talking about one thing and you're talking about another. This part here?
Yeah.
You're joking.
It's just telling you where to put the block.
Oh, I thought you meant... Right, okay, I get you, yeah.
It's really at odds of itself.
It's right at the end of the path as well, so...
There you go, ta-da.
Do you know what? If you weren't sitting here though and I thought this was just a tutorial, I'd probably still be on board.
Yeah.
You know, if I thought there was going to be more to it.
But yeah, it introduces this puzzle and it really doesn't do anything. I think the next one coming up, it introduces something new to the puzzle and then it never does anything else.
Right, they just drop it.
It's just like I've never seen a puzzle that done that, that tried to attempt it, like, you know. So this is here.
Okay.
Try something new here.
Oh. Right, okay, so there's... So that looks straightforward. What's that in the tree? Does that have anything to do with it? No. Okay. So... Is this telling me to set a block here?
Yep.
Okay. So I have to find...
See anything, this means put a block there.
Was there a block back here?
There was a block back there.
Back here?
No, back there.
Oh. I'm so terrible at these. What's this? Okay, so, oh no. Whoa. Fine, we'll go with it. Okay. Right, so that needs to be there. Am I missing this block?
There's the block there.
Oh, you move it from one to the other?
So
I thought that was to stay there. Right, okay.
Well, you need to go back. I'll show you what I mean.
Okay.
This puzzle tries to change it a bit and then it doesn't really do it again. Rest it again.
Oh, come on. Okay. Right, so half there. Half
You're
there.
on the right path. Like, go back in. No.
Oh.
Back in the thing, you're on the right path. It took me a while to figure this out because the game's kind of stupid, like, but it's supposed to go underneath it. So what this is trying to do is show you that you can add on things onto this.
Oh, right.
So
Okay.
that adds on, right? I don't remember. Unless I may be wrong. I do not recall ever attempting to do that ever again. So it's trying to show you that you can add on.
Oh, I've stacked it onto this block,
yeah.
right? Okay.
See the rest again.
Oh, that's quite cool. Actually, yeah.
Rest again though. I don't remember ever doing that again.
Right. Because that could be an interesting idea. Just say you have more complex structures than just doors. So then you've the like almost like kind of Infinifactory style stuff. You have to like stack things.
Goes nowhere.
No. I'm just gonna say. Oh no! I have to put it back in this designated spot.
Yeah, so to take that nowhere.
That's a bit grim.
Yeah.
That's probably the most interesting thing that's happened yet.
Yeah.
Okay. So roughly where am I in terms of the game? Like
how far?
Yeah.
Well, the game's roughly about, I did it in about 6 hours, like.
Right.
And that's just like no collectibles or anything, so right now I'd say you're probably like maybe 5 to 10% for it.
Right, okay.
It's a fairly short game, like as I said, I can do it in about 5 hours, like. I reckon if you rush, you can probably do it in about 3 or 4.
I'm sure someone's speed running as well.
Speed running, yeah. I reckon if you do exactly what you do, you can probably do it in about 3 hours. Just like in a straight line, like, you know, like A to B.
Well, there's your man again. It is quite atmospheric.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to give it that.
It's a nice light and stuff, you know.
Oh, here we go. What was that glinting for? No idea. No. God, what am I doing wrong here?
Well, the thing you picked up was a key.
Okay, do I have to go back
So
the way?
no, it's just there. There. That's a key in front of me. Yeah, you're probably not.
Now, on what planet does it? Oh, I suppose if you go close enough, you can see it. Yeah, it would have taken me a while to get that. Oh. I always feel like there's too many things going on.
Yeah,
that's Journey!
That's exactly what I felt. Like, there's like almost like too cluttered or something.
Yeah, so we've got... So that is just the Journey mechanic where you spin around and you send off all the things and you interact with stuff. The fox, I mean, yeah, he's there, but I don't really know anything about him. Then you've got
right
those...
now, just thinking about your hits and hint system, he's telling you where to go, basically.
Then you've got the puzzle mechanic.
Yeah.
It seems like a lot and none of it's really doing much of anything.
Yeah.
You know? Speaking of not doing much of anything, what am I doing?
Should have followed the fox.
Should have, yeah.
He's always telling you where to go right now, so he's... See, if that fox that wasn't there, like, I wouldn't have a clue where to go.
Where did he go?
Went up the stairs.
Up the stairs? Ah. Have I been here before?
Nope.
No. Ooh. Camera was a bit funny there.
Yeah. Camera's a bit funny about the whole game, like.
It kind of swapped my control though. Do you ever get when the camera pans and then it
that
shoots you off in a different direction?
Doesn't like to see a glass input.
What did it say?
There's a term for it, like it's not like carrying over the input.
Yeah. No, I know what you
Or
mean.
not like adjusting for your input.
Cheers. So what am I pressing circle 4 here? Oh. That's what I'm saying. It's really unclear as to where you can go and where you can't. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I would have sat for about 20 minutes running around that circular thing trying to call those statues. So I take it if I get the particular point, I can call all of them?
Yeah. You're on the right. You got the right idea, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Obviously, the trick is like trying to get to that point.
Yeah. Well, there's a block anyways. Oh god, where's the block? I'm definitely missing something here. Right, I'm drowning here. Help me out.
Right, go back over to keep going there.
Keep going here?
Right, so see that there guy? Right, so turn the camera to the left.
Left.
Right, so see where you're in range. So shout and then get on the block and then jump over there. So get on the block before it moves upward.
Oh,
And then
okay.
jump across. No, jump across.
Ah, right, okay, I get
Yeah,
you.
you got it right anyway.
That's...
There's the hint. There's the hint system. Oof.
Yeah,
Very forgiving there, like. So this thing can activate them all.
right, okay.
You can move it.
You now have to get it out of here. So does this get reused again then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite a lot.
Oh, well, that wasn't too bad.
Yeah. So what do you think so far?
I think it's pretty cool. I do like it. You can definitely see the cracks in terms of how they've stuck it all together.
100%.
You can see the journey, you can see the Abzu, you can see
It's
the
greatest-
witness and
it's
the
like the greatest
visuals.
hits of all those games. Like.
Yeah, which isn't a bad thing. I suppose if you'd never played a game like that and you
Yeah.
started off with this, I can see how you'd love it.
Yeah.
I don't know how after playing something,
Like Journey.
yeah, with a similar type of world and a similar type of flow, with such an expanded movement set, and then
Yeah.
going back to this and kind of, and even
Yeah.
like to me, The Last Guardian, it was a lot more vertical.
Yeah.
There was a lot more climbing. There was a lot more kind of, whereas with these big open expanses.
Plus, like the thing about Last Guardian, the main thing about it, you know what? I think that's a very good point. Or sorry, like a very good thing you brought up there. It's like the Last Guardian without
Yeah.
Trico, whatever you want to pronounce
Yeah,
it.
Trico's
It's like, well, like imagine playing Last Guardian without him.
yeah,
That's what's kind of like.
And what's missing a spot like they've
But
added all
to be
this.
fair, like, I think it has a lot of problems. Like, I played it through to the end. I thought it was quite worth it. Like worth it for the
Yeah,
end.
no, don't get me wrong. It does seem like a cool game. Like I don't think it's bad or anything. You know, and if I was sitting just playing it on my own, getting lost in it a bit more,
Yeah.
maybe I'd appreciate it more. Maybe whenever you get those puzzles, it would kind of make a bit more sense.
It does put you in, like,
But,
it has a way
yeah.
of putting you in this world. Performance issues take you straight back out. Like,
But that's the thing as well, for something that stitches together so many different games, as you said, like it's like Last Guardian with the Guardian. Essentially, it's kind of missing something. You know, copied a lot of things, but didn't get the
and you know,
essence of it. I don't know.
It could have been a lot better if the puzzles were at least interesting.
Yeah, well, I'm
But let me
terrible
tell
at puzzles, so
I mean, you know,
challenging for me at least.
Spoiler alert: the puzzles don't get much more interesting than what we've seen so far.
Right. Okay. So that's kind of stays at that level then.
Yeah. Which is like quite disappointing, like, you know.
You can see
Especially
how
when you play it, like, I recently, you know, beat the Talos principle, and that really does try to challenge you, your mental faculties, like, and your sort of problem solving things, and a lot of it is just like, there's a term for it, like, it's just like, it's not even a puzzle, it's just sort of like connected dots almost, or, you know, it's like observational, like, oh, well, that goes there, like a jigsaw puzzle, you know.
Yeah, it's trying to make you feel smart as opposed to...
You know what it's like? It's like, you know, like in nursery school, it's like those little... It's like a shapes.
Oh, you fit the different shapes into the cube.
Feels like you're doing. Like, it's not... There's not... Like, yeah, you solve it, but it's not fulfilling, you know?
Yeah. I don't know.
I didn't feel fulfilled.
Yeah, it kind of feels like it's just missing something.
I didn't feel like I achieved something ever when I'd done the puzzles.
And see as well, if you want to get a game where you're just going to glide through it and experience it,
yeah,
you have to make the act of doing that
a bit more
enjoyable. Yeah. You know, I just think
a bit more as well. There is a lot of story wise and lore wise. There's a lot of downtime, like, you know.
It kind of feels like a bit of voice acting wouldn't have hurt it.
Yeah,
it kind of feels like it could have done with it, you know.
But like in terms of, like, you know, presenting the story, there's a lot of downtime. Like, this is what you're going to be doing a lot.
Yeah,
and it's sort of like it'll drip feed you like little bits of stories, and then towards the end it starts like to ramp it up a bit, like proper cutscenes, like. But like, yeah, it's I don't know, it has a lot of problems. I would give it, like, honestly, after beating it, I would give it like a 6 out of 10.
Right.
But like,
it's still pretty decent.
Yeah,
you know,
highly playable. Like,
yeah,
highly playable. I enjoyed it. I did enjoy it. Like, but there was a few times where I was like, why am I playing this?
It doesn't seem
like super hot or something.
As good as any of the games it's taken from.
Yeah, 100%.
With the exception of maybe The Witness, because that's a bit of a hot mess depending on how you look at it.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said, Journey, it's not doing it better than that.
Yeah.
Obviously, I haven't played enough, but I don't think so. Last Guardian, not really a great fan, but I can see it's better put together. Then again, I haven't played enough of it, you know. But just as a first impression, I don't know.
I think what the Last Guardian has going for it is, you know, Trico's the start of the show. You know, gameplay wise and story wise, that's the whole gimmick.
It's a bit more cohesive.
Yeah,
I kind of think I had an impression of this before I played it, and I have the same impression after I played it.
Yeah,
you know, just all the kind of things we mentioned. It hasn't really changed my opinion on it too much, but at the same time, I don't think it's particularly bad. I don't think it's terrible. You know,
it's inoffensive.
yeah, that's the best way to put it. Inoffensive. So there you go.
I recommend. I mean, if say through the.
I could see myself sinking a couple hours into it.
Yeah,
you know.
To be honest, like, you're an hour into it. You could beat it in an afternoon if you played. Like, if you sat down and just stuck with it, you could beat it in an afternoon. You know.
Yeah, I'm sure you could do a lot worse.
I don't know, about 5 or 6 hours, I'd estimate. So I mean, that's just like me playing leisurely as well. Like, you know.
I know you're not trying to soar through it or anything.
Yeah, but yeah.
Cool. There you go. There it is.